Hello everyone, me again. Time for another custom model spotlight. Now, I have mentioned this in one of Trainboy 17 streams. If you actually go watch the stream, you might know who it is. But hey, let's just get started with the custom model showcase. Alright. So, this one was a bit of a rush to make, but at least I got it done. Here it is. I present to you my interpretation of the Tucker 15 character, Young Tucker. Yes, this is Young Tucker. Now, I think I know what you're all thinking. That's Young Tucker? You can't be serious. That looks nothing like Young Tucker. Of course it's Young Tucker. The reason why is because, the red paint totally resembles Young Tucker. But there's a lot of differences that you can actually see. For starters, one, he doesn't have a black footplate. He actually has a white footplate. Two, his face is not the color that he saw. The face doesn't match the color that he was given in the actual custom model of him. And three, he doesn't really have an NW on his tank, on his bunker. This is just my interpretation of Young Tucker. Now, Young Tucker will be interpreted really interestingly in my series. He'll be young, true. He'll be self-incorrigible, not too much. But hey, he'll be excited. A young lad, sometimes getting into trouble, and like the enterprising Engine 93 counterpart, he will be bad luck. Most of the time. So yeah, let's get into the custom model spotlight itself. So Young Tucker was made from a Trackmaster Thomas shell with a Tony Thomas chassis. The Tony Thomas chassis came from a Thomas lot I got, as did the shell. So how this was actually made, I painted the entire boiler in a different shade of red than the actual running board. You can clearly tell that the running board and the boiler are both different colors, as well as the wheels. Yeah, I think you can almost see it. Yeah, I think you can almost see that. The NW I decided to add because one, I already have a character with the number 13, that being Joey. And two, we haven't really saw this guy with NW on his anything. So I thought it would be a pretty good interpretation of this actually being a thing for Young Tucker. I didn't actually paint the little little hole for the that goes yeah, that thing that Thomas has, that gap between his boiler and between his tank and the arch. I was in a rush to do this anyways, so don't blame me. I painted the boiler bands and the whistle, didn't really paint the outer rims of the windows. And as you can see right here, this is actually a broken Thomas chassis. The reason is because right here in this exact spot, that piece is broken. Yeah, you can actually see a bit of the cracks right here. So I fixed it. It had to take a little bit of time to actually fix up. And I don't think I sprayed the entire thing right. Because if you can see right here, this hasn't really been sprayed. All this part. Yeah, over here. Though it isn't too noticeable when I actually show it off sometimes. Overall, the entire thing turned out to be a success. Anyways, when that was done, I sprayed the entire thing with a clear coat. And the face was actually a mold that I actually had lying around. So I used it. Painted it, and now it's not too much. It's not too much like a young Tucker thing, but hey, at least it works. By the way, anybody is free to make young Tucker as of now, if he goes by this design or something. Not too sure. But anyhow, I think I worked pretty hard on young Tucker. And yeah, he runs absolutely well. Nope, this was also made during the same time I actually tried to work on Randolph, another OC that I'm working on. Don't worry, young Tucker will not be related to Randolph. You'll see who Randolph is when I actually make the next video. Alright, let's get started. Well, let's just end this thing. So when that was done, I think, yeah, I kept the smoke box normal. I had a spare one lying around anyway, so yeah, there we go. You can also tell right here that the buffers were broken right here after trying to remove the side rods, so I fixed it too, and yeah, young Tucker. Young Tucker, everyone. So, there we have it. Young little Tucker. Now, like I said, he will be appearing in my series briefly as a background character sometimes, but until I can find the perfect voice actor for him. And yeah. So there we have it. Young Tucker is a really interesting character in my opinion. Granted, he's a bad luck magnet, but yeah, he does have his outcomes. Like making his custom, for instance. So there we have it. Well, one thing I forgot to mention is originally I was supposed to make him out of a CGI Thomas, like the CGI Thomas that came with the Shake Shake Bridge set. Unfortunately, I didn't have enough time, and I painted on the wrong chassis, so that was a bit of a bust. But hey, at least I got him in Tomy form, so that's a start. And originally, the entire model itself was supposed to be painted in the color that I was supposed to give to the running board, that being red apple. But I chose real red as last change. So yeah, there we have it. So thank you all for watching this custom model spotlight on young Tucker. Please be sure to like and subscribe, add to the comments, and let me know what you think of young Tucker. So thank you all for watching again, and see you next time.